I'm Joseph Hoffman, and in this tutorial, I'll guide you through playing Away in a Manger from Hoffman Academy's Christmas Favorites for Piano Late Elementary level. The challenge level of this tutorial is best for pianists with about 2 or more years of piano experience. If that sounds right for you, let's come to the piano to get started. By the way, you can find the sheet music for Away in a Manger from the Hoffman Academy website, or it's also part of a book that you can buy from the website or from Amazon, Hoffman Academy's Christmas Favorites for Piano. Take a minute, pause the video if you need a minute to download this from the website. You'll learn this a lot faster if you have your own sheet music to refer to. Now, first thing when learning a new piece is always to check out your key signature. You'll see one flat. It's a B flat, which puts us in the key of F major. Also notice the time signature is 3/4, which means we'll have 3 quarter note beats per measure. And you'll see that we start on just one lone quarter note, which means we have a pickup beat. Instead of starting on beat 1, we're starting on beat 3, and that means we're going to have a gentle first note as we lead into the first downbeat, which a bar line always tells you the next beat will be a beat 1, which is a stronger beat, away. Now, let's just focus on the right hand for now. You notice we start with finger 5 on this high C, and don't forget anytime you play a B, make sure it's a B flat. Away in a. Now let's stop and take a look at that rhythm. This rhythm happens again and again in this song, and we want to get it correct. Way in a. The best way to figure that rhythm out is to count it. 1, 2, and 3. Notice that dot stretches that note out an extra half beat. 1, 2, and 3. And that little flagged 8th note happens on the and of beat 2. So if we go back to that pickup note, we could count this 3, 1, 2, and 3. Try to say those counts with me out loud while we clap that rhythm. Go. 3, 1, 2, and 3. And the words are away in a. Now let's try playing it together. Finger 5 on C with your finger 4 on this B flat. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have a whole bunch of quarter notes in a row. Manger. No, switch to a finger 4. Watch the finger numbers so you don't run out of fingers. Crib for a bed. Now, let's try that all together. Back to finger 5 on C. Go. Away in a. Repeat. Step down, switch to 4. Crib for a bed. Now, pause the video if you'd like some time to practice that. Otherwise, let's look at the left-hand part. Left-hand finger 5 starts on F, and notice we rest on this pickup beat 3, and then we come in on beat 1. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. Now, try that with me. Go. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3, we're just skipping up through an F major triad. And then notice it looks similar, but watch the difference. Now we step up and then skip up to that B flat in the next measure. 1 and 2, 3. Now you try. Good. And then in measure 4, we have 1 and 2, 3, just stepping up. Now you try. Now, counting will really help as you put this together. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Notice the left hand has 1 and 2, and then the right hand comes in right after that on the and of 2. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Notice how I decrescendo there because of that decrescendo mark down to a piano. Now, pause if you'd like some time to work on that hands together, but sometimes people like to just work on the right hand alone, left hand alone for a day or two, and then do the hands together later, so totally up to you. Pause if you'd like some time to work on that hands together. Otherwise, let's look at the next line. Back to the right hand. Here we have another pickup note at the end of measure 4 that leads us into the next line for the little Lord. And once again, we have that rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3. Now you try. Go. 1 and 2 and 3. That rhythm is so important. And then going on, Jesus laid down his. Then 3 stretches up to F for sweet head. Pause if you'd like some time to work on that right-hand part. Otherwise, let's look at the left-hand part. Our finger 5 is going to scooch down to this E below F for measure 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and now you try. Good, then finger 5 scooches back to F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and now you try. Good. Now I'm going to go back to the pickup note to measure 5 because that's really part of this phrase. So the little Lord, 1 and 2. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. Pause if you'd like some time to work on that line. Right hand or left hand, or you can try it hands together. If you're ready, let's go on to the next line, which, good news, it's the exact same as line 1 for the stars. And don't forget how important it is to switch to that finger 4, so you've got enough fingers to make it all the way down to that middle C on lay. Since we've already learned those notes, we're going to go on to the final line, the. Now finger 5 has to come all the way up to this B flat. The little Lord Jesus. Now you try. Good. Then going on, finger 2 is on F, asleep. Finger 1 comes down to D, step up, getting softer and softer to a pianissimo ending. So finger 2 is on F, asleep, reach down to D, step up. Now you try. Good. Now let's look at the left hand. Measure 13, finger 5, comes back to E, and we skip up to G, and then leap up to C. Now you try. Good, then finger 5 scooches back to F. 1 and 2, 3. You try. Good, then last 2 measures we have F, G, skip up, step down, and then we finish with a beautiful, very gentle chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, rest. Now you try. Good. Then if we put that hands together. And notice that RIT dot, that stands for ritardando, which means gradually slow down. And then that decrescendo means we'll get softer and softer to end with a beautiful pianissimo. Don't forget, you can download this sheet music using the links below. And let's now hear an entire playthrough. You're welcome to try playing along with me. You can do right hand alone or left hand alone, or challenge yourself hands together, or you can just listen. I'll count 1 and 2, and then we'll start with our pickup on beat 3. Here we go. 1 and 2. I hope you enjoyed getting started learning Away in a Manger on the piano. If you enjoyed this lesson, you can watch hundreds of piano lessons for free at hoffmanacademy.com. That's right, it's part of my mission to make piano learning accessible, affordable, and fun, which is why I don't charge or have a paywall in front of any of my video lessons. If you'd like to support what I do, you can purchase Christmas Favorites for Piano, available for download in the Hoffman Academy store, or you can order a physical copy from Amazon delivered right to you. Christmas Favorites for Piano has many favorite holiday songs for you to enjoy, so it's the perfect way to make your Christmas more musical. Thanks for watching and learning with me, and happy practicing.
Hey, I got one for you. What did the evil villain say to threaten the Advent calendar?
I don't know. What?
Your days are numbered.
Okay. How about this one? What do you call a reindeer with bad manners?
I don't know.
Rudolph.